Welcome TimeBeat Breaking News Channel. Here are our breaking news today. 1. The Iron Man body armor opens up a new realm of opportunity. 2. Protests at Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis.
Hightech. The Iron Man body armor opens up a new realm of opportunity. 6. Suits are now being tested by car manufacturers General Motors and Fiat. More specifically called an exoskeleton. This exoskeleton is an external device that supports, covers and protects its user, giving greater levels of strength and endurance. These high-tech devices will be applied in labor-intensive industries like manufacturing and agriculture, which always depend on a workforce that must endure a certain physical exhaustion and risk level. Machines will protect shoulders, back and head, and muscle activity in the back, shoulder and knees drops by 50%. If muscle activities drop, that means the risk of muscle injury is less. Therefore, factory or plant managers get more productivity, their insurance costs are lower, and there are fewer workdays lost to injury. There is less cost and more productivity. These wearable robots can be battery-powered and computer-operated, incorporating motors and hydraulics. Or they can be more simple, passive designs that use springs and dampers. One report says sales are now due to rockets as a result. Global exoskeleton revenues are expected to rise from $392 million, £284 million in 2020 to $6.8 billion in 2030, according to a study by ABI Research. However, more widespread adoption of exoskeleton technology is still held back by several factors, including battery capacity, limited range of motion, and cost.
The United States. Protests at Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis. After a black man was shot dead at a traffic stop by the police force, protests broke out near the U.S. city of Minneapolis. According to preliminary information, the victim was identified as a middle-aged man named Dante Wright, 20 years old. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz said he was closely monitoring the situation and prayed for Mr. Wright's family. In particular, tensions in Minneapolis were high when the trial of a former officer accused of killing George Floyd took place. Hundreds of people gathered for demonstrations in the Brooklyn Center city on Sunday, where clashes broke out with police. The riot police fired tear gas at the crowd after 2 police cars were stoned and stepped on. In a statement, the Brooklyn Central Police Department said police dragged a man for a traffic violation on Sunday afternoon before it was determined that he had a backlog arrest warrant. They said that after being arrested by the police, the man re-entered the vehicle and drove away. Then, an officer shot the driver after he had made it several blocks before he crashed into another vehicle. He is presumed dead at the scene. Brooklyn Center Mayor Mike Elliott said the shooting was tragic. We ask the protesters to remain at peace, and that peaceful protesters not be dealt with by force, he wrote on Twitter. Thank you for watching. We help you stay up to date all the news hourly. Please subscribe our channel to follow up the latest one.